Good morning, JBU. My name is Emily Campbell, and I get to be the second Instagram takeover after Drew Merritt. And so I'm just going to tell you a little bit about myself, and then I'll let you see a typical JBU day according to me. So I'm a Christian Ministries major. I'm a transfer student, so I've only been here for 2 years. Gotta check my fancy list that tells me what to introduce about myself. I'm a senior. I don't know if I said that. I took a gap year after my freshman year, which is super great. I highly recommend. So yeah, I've been here for 2 years. I'm an MK from Germany, and so shout out to all of you BFA people that I hear got a little ditty that I was doing this. If you're watching, it's great. Come to JBU. Anybody else also, if you're watching, it's great. I'm really tired right now, so as a typical Christian Ministries major or just a typical college student, I'm about to go to ground floor and get lots of coffee. But yeah, anything I do throughout the day, if you have questions, shoot me a DM. It's gonna be chill, so hit me up if you need to ask anything. Good morning again. So Instagram, as you probably know, had a worldwide crisis yesterday. And so nothing would post. So I'm going to give you Emily's Thursday routine, which is so much different than my Wednesday routine because I hardly do anything classes related. But you'll still get to see kind of some JBU culture. Here we have Emma. We're on our way to what used to be our Tuesday morning tradition. Oh, I'm going to spill my coffee. We catch the sunrise. We're a little late, or the sun is a little early. But I will try to give you some more updates and answer some of your questions throughout the day. So, there he is, Mr. Sun, best friend Emma. Yeah, so as I said, I'm going to be answering some of your questions today, hopefully better than I did yesterday. So I'll put a little question bubble up here. If you want to ask questions about cause ministries, because I'm active in those, about being a transfer student. I know some of you asked about that, or even financial aid. I'll get to answering those when I get back to Wi-Fi. Here with the ANMEDS. She's going to answer for us what type of activities make time at JBU meaningful, because some of you asked about that. So I would say anything outside, sports, mountains. We like to play spike ball. We bring our Enos places. Right now we're about to go work out, which technically is not outside. But, it works. Activities. Do it with friends. I think that is the JBU keyword here is unity. You'll hear it a lot, but it's the real thing. Woo! We are here in Capstone for Christian Ministry. I bring you Hayden Hobby. The Hayden Hobby is going to tell us about what he believes God's mission in the world is.
All right.
Short version.
So based on classes that I've taken already and things I've learned, conversations I've had, I think the mission of God in the world is to bring all nations and people groups back to himself and kind of restore that right relationship that was lost at the fall. Kind of a mission of reconciliation that was accomplished through Jesus and that we continue to accomplish now.
Beautiful. Eloquently said. So, a common question that I've been getting is financial aid. How the heck do you afford JBU? Well, I got some information. JBU gives out about $16 million in scholarships. And about 92% of all students are getting some form of financial aid. So go ahead and apply and see what they can work with. There's no problem in applying. Also, apply for work study or get a job. I work in the training room as my work study, and I love it. I come for social hour and just enjoy being at work as much as I like the money and the benefits of actually having a job that's on campus. So look into that. That's really helpful. That's what I've done. But I know a lot of my friends actually have jobs as well. But for those of us who don't have vehicles, having a work study on campus is really helpful. So for sure, look into that. Here we have two of JBU's finest athletes. Please tell us about your workout routine.
You just ratted us out.
We do 10 abs while we eat pretzels.
Oh.
That's what we wanted.
And then look for our abs.
This is how you the body.
You heard it here first, folks.
Body by whole wheat.
So, update. Hit everybody up. We are currently backstage. Everyone introduced themselves to Toby Mac and shook his hand and said, hey. He doesn't need to know her name, it's fine. Let's get it! Alright, this is the closing post for Takeover Day. It is not a typical day. We don't always go to Toby Mac concerts, but this is just to say, go on adventures, take your friends, and make memories. Yeah, JBU life is exciting.
Yes, it is.
Go worship Jesus together with your pals. Oh, it's really dark right now.
And have a great night.
Good night. Good morning, JBU. I promise this is the last day you're going to have to see me, but I'm going to answer some of the questions I missed from yesterday. I'm here with my sister, Kaylin, and we're going to try to answer what we can that you've asked.
I don't think either of us had this goal in mind when we graduated high school, but God has used it to further our walk with Him and relationships with other people, and in the end, it's been a really, really good experience for both of us to be here.
Yeah, I definitely transferred expecting. I took a gap year, like I said in my first video, and I expected something completely different and didn't totally know what I wanted in ministry, but JBU has opened my eyes to where I come to life in my walk with Christ and what of my gifts and passions I can really use to further His kingdom, and it's been a really cool calling experience, I guess. Okay, so one really important aspect of JBU and its culture for me has been just getting involved in ministry, especially cause ministries, because I'm a cause leader, so go YL, Young Life. You should be on the team. It's incredible. Young Life is my favorite. Taylor's done some amazing cause ministry stuff.
Yeah, I did Koinonia for a while. That was fun. Also, we did Wildlife, which is the middle school version of Young Life, but now they're focusing on only the high schooler, which is really cool. Yeah, and also just like Devo groups. That's a good thing to get plugged into.
Yeah. I think having something outside of just JBU is really helpful because just going through studies can get monotonous and exhausting, but having kids that you get to pour into and be poured into by, heck, those kids are so wise and I've learned so much from them. So, you should definitely get involved in something if you come.
That's for sure.
That's the end, folks.
On behalf of Emily, Campbell, and Drew Merritt, happy spring break. Signing off.